Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. I am Chad. Thank you very much for joining me for another TRC Shave and Chat. Today we're going to be profiling the Muhle R107 closed comb razor right there. We're going to talk more about that in detail, but quickly let's talk about the holiday of the day. Today's holiday of the day is National Margarita Day. National Margarita Day, and that's going to lead us right into the rest of the gear. We're going to be shaving with Margaritas in the Arctic by Stirling. Right there. It's got a very nice sweet scent to it, almost sourish. It definitely smells like a margarita or your atypical margarita. For those of you that haven't had one of these or even smelled it, I'd probably describe it as it smells like a bunch of Sour Patch Kids, to be honest with you, which is one of my favorite candies. We also have the matching aftershave right there for the shave of the day. We're going to be making this with a synthetic knot. I like synthetic knots. They're pretty much, they're never fail for me. Synthetic knots are standard go-to. You don't have to worry about soaking them. That's what we're going to use to do that lather today. We're going to use Astra Blade right there. For those of you that care, this is on its second use, and we're going to be loading it into this razor that we had mentioned before. So that is the rest of the gear. We're going to go ahead and load up this soap, get it ready, get a shave, get some talking going on, and in the meantime, take a look at this.
Muhle, a German-based shave company owned by Christian Muller and Andreas Muller, along with their father Hans-Jurgen, who started this company by making shave brushes in 1945. Now, with offerings ranging from brushes to razors and shave creams, here's a fine example of one of their three-piece razors, the R107. The handle is made from a high-grade resin which is refined and polished to a gleam, while the head and the handle ends are accented with a chrome material that is both corrosion-resistant and long-lasting. With one wipe of a microfiber cloth, you will be sure to get the shine of perfection with every shave. The razor is an industry standard length of 94 millimeters with a head width of 43 millimeters and comes in at a mid-level weight of 64 grams. Currently available at therazorcompany.com for a modest $39.99. Adding this razor to your shave den is either part of your rotation or your daily driver will surely not disappoint.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, all loaded up, ready to go, and plenty of lather to do the shave. So let's go ahead and throw this right up on the noggin. So Muhle's been around, as you know, quite some time, and they are German-made, obviously. I've had a couple of razors by Muhle over the years, and I've never had any issues with them. They're solid razors. They're definitely well built, and I would recommend them, honestly, to anybody, new or experienced wet shavers. All right, and I only have about 1 day's growth on my head here. Nothing too crazy. There we go. All right, so since we're talking about, since we're profiling a closed comb razor, let's talk about razors. So, two-piece versus three-piece. I've had a couple of people over the years ask me, well, what's the difference? Well, two-piece razors come in two pieces. Usually, with a two-piece razor, you spin the top off, the top cap comes off, and the bottom cap and the handle are all one piece. At least that's what I've noticed. I'm sure there are different variations of that, but that's just generally speaking. Now, where a three-piece, the top cap and the bottom cap are two separate pieces, and then you have the handle. And that gives you your, what you would consider your three-piece razor. I've seen more three-piece razors than I've seen two-piece razors. It doesn't necessarily mean one is better than the other. That just seems to be the trend that I have seen. Now, advantages, disadvantages? Well, I get guess that's really personal preference. I like the 3-piece razors because for me, it tends to lend itself a little easier to cleaning. I can take more pieces apart. I can get more into there with the toothbrush and get all the little nooks and crannies areas and get out what I need to get out of the razor. But with a 2-piece, less to maintain, meaning you don't have to worry about dropping that extra piece or losing it. You just have to worry about those 2 pieces fitting together and you're all set. There we go. This pass is going excellent. This is a nice little razor. Definitely shaves well. Smooth, close. But honestly, when it comes down to it, advantages and disadvantages of a 2-piece versus a 3-piece are really none, in my opinion. They're just different designs. One doesn't necessarily lend itself to the other one for a better shave or a closer shave. They're just different designs. It really kind of, they both do the same thing. They cinch down the blade that goes into the razor, and it just comes down to what's your personal preference, really. All right, pass number 2. Now, as far as the blades are concerned, I have had people that are brand new ask the different blades go in the different razors, depending on whether it's a 2-piece or a 3-piece. And the answer to that is no. The same blades go to each one. What fits one will fit the other. Unless, of course, you're talking about single edge, and that's a different ballgame. I'm talking about double-edged safety razors here. 3-piece, 2-piece. Nice lather, man. Look at that. Stirling is such a great product. Anyway, so it doesn't really matter as far as functionality is concerned. It just kind of comes down to the particular razor company themselves and what they want to design and what they want to go through, what they want to make. Most of Mules are 3-piece razors. They do, their company offers other, but most of them I've noticed are 3-piece razors. And what great razors they are. Man, this thing just moves. There's no fooling around with these. They fit together every time. I've never had an issue with any of the parts stripping or cross-threading. None of that. None of that garbage. Just solid German-made razor. Sometimes I have a new person who'll come to me and say to me, "What razor company should I go with?" And I say, you know what? If you're looking at Mule, pull the trigger on them. You can't go wrong. Oh yeah. That is definitely a solid 2-pass shave. Fantastic. Definitely nice. We are on our way to DOP status. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to lather up, finish up this shave. We'll do our final shave, our final pass off camera. We'll get this all cleaned up, and we'll have some final thoughts on the Muhle R107. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. As you can see, DOP status, dome of perfection. No nicks, cuts, areas of irritation. Smooth as glass. Perfect. And that's a testament to, the soap as well, but definitely the razor. So we talked about 3-piece razor. Here's the first piece. Here's the second piece. As you can see, these are basically the razor head comes in 2 pieces. And then, of course, you've got the handle. in order to be able to put something like this together, it's real easy. You take the top cap, you would put the blade in or take the blade off when you're done with it. Drop the blade, the bottom cap in there. The handle screws right on like so. And there you go. You got your closed combed razor ready to go for your next shave. Perfect. Nice and clean. Gleams right up. This razor, the resin handle, I mean, I know it's white, so not a whole lot shows on that anyway, but still cleans up quite nicely. Believe me, the stuff rolls right off of it. And the razor head is just perfect. It's like a mirror. Love that. So that is that. Let's throw on a little bit of witch hazel, because that's what we do here on our Shave and Chat. Almost done. Gotta load that right up with another one shortly. So final thoughts on this razor to me is real nice. This is a perfect razor for somebody who's brandy new. Even those of us who have been in it in a little while, it's a nice razor to have because it's just a solid company. It's not that expensive. It looks beautiful. It's not intimidating. It's a closed comb feature, which has its advantages as well versus open comb or a can. I just like this razor. This razor is just something I definitely would have in my shave den any day of the week. It's like I said before, it's very solid. Comes from a reputable company. You can't complain there. What else is to be said about it? That's the razor. Let's throw in a little bit of this aftershave. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's winter here in New England. Doesn't take long for the old noggin to dry right up. Whew! Feel that menthol. Margaritas in the Arctic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the shave. Did a couple of passes, tried out this Muhle R107, and profiled it a little bit for you. It is available at the Razor Company. Check them out. Check out all their other products while you're at it. And I believe, since we're talking about the Astra blades, they sell these babies too. These are a perfect blade to go with this particular razor. Not too sharp, not too dull, right down the middle of the road. Recommend it. And they're German-made. German-made blade. German-made razor. Can't go wrong, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I recommend for the blade to go in this razor. And check out this razor on the Razor Company. They'd love to have your business. So, thank you very much for joining me. I'm Chad from YouTube CD Shaven for Shave and Chat, TRC. We'll see you guys and girls in the next video.